And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the 3.
For a skinny guy, Halliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident at everything he does.
Now, here is George. Takes it off the glass.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Halliburton against Maxey. Turner with the screen. Here's Siakam. Drilled from 11 feet out.
An extra element to Siakam's game. He can really handle the ball and even initiate offense.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
And here's Halliburton after Paul George getting his 3 to go. And Halliburton slams it in.
I tell you what, did he take off on that one? Not many players can elevate it and literally fly. What a special talent, and it's plays like that that remind me just how amazing these athletes are in the NBA. There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Now, here's Nesmith. And a wide open look for Siakam. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Siakam's got his second basket of the game. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. I asked him about the challenge of facing Miles Turner, and he said this guy is a problem for our offense. Miles is an incredible shot blocker. You have to know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, we don't normally hear a coach talk about somebody's defense first, but Turner is that guy. Fellas?
Okay, David, thanks. Right wing. Siakam inside the three-point line. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Siakam's got 6 points.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
And the 76ers making a change here. Yabusele's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Mathurin's checked in. Here's Grimes. 1:09 left to play in the first quarter. Maxey, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Turner. The rebound by Yabusele. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And George kicks to Maxey. It's stolen by Mathurin. Pass to Nesmith. Now Nembhard.
And right there, you see the impact of Siakam's length. So tough to defend once he gets to his spots.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of this game. And some changes here for the Pacers. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Halliburton comes in for Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Embiid with the screen on McConnell. A 3-ball. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Butler.
You must respect Embiid's range as a defender. He'll make you pay every chance he gets.
Now Halliburton. Fires from deep. That shot off the mark. Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Indiana Pacers. He notched 8 points. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
We've got Joel Embiid. Edwards is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the 2. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 1. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
Here's Butler after Indiana gets the 3. Pass to Embiid. Here's McCain. The 76ers with another miss. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now, here's McConnell. Outside, Walker. Mathurin with the ball. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Toppin. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Toppin's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pacers. Embiid with a screen on Halliburton. Here's McCain. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Some changes for Philadelphia. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Butler. The Pacers also changing it up. Turner comes in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And it's Mathurin missing. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. A nice shot by McCain. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
And here are the 76ers now. The Pacers making the shot. Embiid against Turner. Embiid, no good. Pacers leading by 3. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Grimes with the bucket.
No, he's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now, here is Halliburton. From 13, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Halliburton's got 6.
The thing about Halliburton's range is it's flexible. He can take a good shot from anywhere.
Embiid with a screen on Mathurin. Oubre fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Siakam is checked in for Toppin. And it's Nesmith in for Halliburton. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A nice shot by Nesmith. Nesmith has got his first 3 points of the game.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
George looking over the floor. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. A 3 off the inbound. Grimes with the bucket. Grimes has got the game tied up here for the 76ers. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the court right now for the Pacers. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Siakam. Paul George making his last shot. Back to Halliburton. Over Maxey. Launches a 3. A shot by Nembhard, no good. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. A 2-point game, and it's sent back by Turner. Now, here's Nesmith. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Outside for Halliburton. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Halliburton's got 9.
Saw the defender closing, and Halliburton got it away in a hurry.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Maxey on the wing. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Pass to Embiid. With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Here's Maxey, following the score by Miles Turner. Left side, Maxey. The Pacers pull it in. To the paint, here's Siakam. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Kelly Oubre.
And wiry strong, Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Yabusele's checked in. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. Now, here's Maxey. Here's Yabusele. Misses the 3. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Siakam outside. Turner with a screen on Oubre.
Yeah, that athleticism of Mathurin is what makes him such a tough one to guard.
Pacers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And the first one at the line is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The 76ers trail by 5. Here's Grimes. 5 points in the game. Chalk up 2 there.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Maxey against Halliburton. And Embiid pulls it down.
When he's got the ball, those inside looks are usually money. Despite the miss, they should keep going to that.
In the corner, it's Oubre. Sinks the triple. Oubre's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
On the wing, Mathurin. Pass to Turner. The three. Hits the three-point bomb. Turner's got 7.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Oubre can't get it to go. Pacers leading by 3. Siakam outside. 17 seconds left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from 14. And again, it's Indiana.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Embiid with it from deep three-point land. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we've reached the end of the third. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Indiana's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. They've got Edwards. Embiid is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
And I'll give this to Halliburton. He's been in attack mode all night.
Well, their passage to Embiid. It's rebounded by Indiana. Outside Mathurin. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
A skillful move there by Mathurin against the contact. Somehow finding a way to get the shot to fall.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for TJ McConnell. Now, here's Maxey. Outside, George. Puts the move on. And he lays it up and in.
I love seeing George be so assertive down low. Certainly doesn't lack confidence. An accomplished scorer.
Here's Siakam. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Nailed from three-point land. Halliburton's got the lead up to 12 now for Indiana. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And Indiana making a change here. Neesmith has checked in. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. Now, he was calm when he told the team, if we play hard, we'll win this game. Let's keep the effort level up defensively. Coach talking about defense? Crazy. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Now, here is George. Outside, Maxey. Here's Embiid. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle. Here's Siakam. Sinks that one from the post.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Now here's Embiid. Shoots over Turner. That's in. And the Pacer lead is cut down to 10 points. And thanks to that one from Embiid. The Pacers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Halliburton. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers running out of time. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by Tyrese Halliburton. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Takes it inside. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Halliburton. And that's now 9 points for Miles Turner. Embiid against Turner. Embiid drives in. Can't cash in from close range. Pacers leading by 12.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Pacers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Tyrese Halliburton.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Pass to Nembhard. Outside Turner. Now Nesmith. Out to Turner. And it's Grimes with the rebound. And the 76ers with possession, trailing by 10. Oubre can't get it to go. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win.
One of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the point. Up top, Tatum, guarded by Banchero. Tatum, good.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Now here's Suggs. Banchero outside. The shot from the low post is good.
Hard to defend Banchero this close to the rim. Even when you contest his shot, he can still finish.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
I mean, you talk about it factor, Banchero's got it, man. What a move.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. I asked him about the star power that they're up against tonight, and he said, quote, "I'm not worried about the highlight reel plays. I'm worried about the relentless nature of that team over there. And the ringleader is Drew Holiday. He plays every possession on both ends of the floor."
Appreciate the report, Allie. And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, BA, if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
Now here's Holiday. Pass to White. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Banchero. Doris, it's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true, and what Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. When we talk about top on-ball defenders, he's also on that list. You want to talk about somebody who can get in the passing lane and be disruptive. He's on that list. Truly can do it all.
Now here's Banchero. Nice D from Tatum. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. The shot won't fall. Oh, nice D from Carter. Count it. Tatum's got his second basket.
Well, you see the effectiveness of Jason Tatum in close. Don't sleep on both his strength and his length.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Banchero outside. A minute 29 left in the first quarter here. Shot clock at 6. Yep, that one goes. Banchero's got 6 points.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Pass to Porzingis. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Magic making a change here. Bataze's checked in. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. The shot by Holiday, no good. Magic trail by 4. Caldwell-Pope, the pass to Suggs. Here's Carter. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Drains the triple.
Boy, confident shot from the big man. Carter Jr. spacing the floor.
Outside Porzingis. Back to Holiday. Three-pointer. Second chance effort. And that one's good. Porzingis.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Now here's Caldwell-Pope. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Suggs, the pass to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You can see in the movement there the athleticism Wendell Carter Jr. possesses. Really solid cut after setting the screen.
Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. The three from Suggs. Doesn't go that time. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Boston out in front, up by 3. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
They've got Anthony. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Goga Bitadze. Then it's Paolo Banchero, and it's Black in at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, "It sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling." Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. And, of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
BA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
Banchero, no good.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Banchero against Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Pritchard, no good.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Natase with a screen. Banchero against Tatum. Banchero right side. Shoots over Tatum. And Banchero gets it to go. Banchero's got 10 points.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
13 feet out. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Black passes to Anthony. Oh, hey, how about that?
Oh, stop it. Gets separation with the handle. Cole Anthony just giving the defender the business there.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. A line change here for Orlando. And Boston with some changes. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Holiday against Suggs. It's Brown on the wing. 6 to shoot. Back to Holiday. Over Suggs. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Holiday's got his first bucket in this one.
And look at Holiday outsmarting the coverage, finding a way to get his shot around it.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Wagner with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. And he jams it home with authority.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. The kick out to White. Right side, Holiday. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Yeah, such a gritty player. Holiday fights for 2 there inside.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Suggs finds Wagner. Outside Carter. Wide open. Porzingis grabs the board.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Brown inside. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. So we conclude the first half. Boston out in front. They lead by 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot. Tatum can't hit. Magic trail by 4. Doris, it seems like every year Tatum's name is right atop the MVP ballot.
To me, Brian, it speaks not only to his talent, but also his consistency and the work ethic. The game is important to him. He's versatile. He's clutch. He's everything you want in a star player.
Here's Brown. Whoa! Jaylen Brown! A big-time finish.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Tatum passes to Porzingis. Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, B.A. At 7'2", it isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think, as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Banchero against Tatum. Carter, a screen on Tatum. And he's going for the oop here. Carter can't get it to go.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
Back to Suggs. Tatum against Banchero. Clock at 6. Free throw line jumper. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Porzingis against Carter. Outside Porzingis. Ooh, rugged finish from Tatum.
Well, what you love about Kristaps Porzingis at 7'3", he can see over any defender, and he's a terrific passer, guys.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Wagner. The three from Banchero. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Holiday. Tatum a screen on Caldwell Pope. White for 3. It's rebounded by Wagner.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Caldwell Pope finds Banchero. Suggs surveys the D. Pass to Carter. The 3 from Banchero. The trifecta. Banchero right in his face.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Brown passes to Tatum. Oh, Tatum takes the contact.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Celtics up 7. We'll get right back. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Celtics lead by 7. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Banchero. Then it's Goga Bitadze. Then there's Anthony. And it's Black in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. A nice shot by Tatum.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Isaac outside. He shoots a 3. Counted from distance. Isaac's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Here's Pritchard. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Here's Tatum. The putback. Oh, Tatum flying high for the follow.
Tremendous follow by Tatum. You see his instincts as a scorer. He's going to find different ways.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Inside. Here's Banchero. Can't get it to fall.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Horford. Oh, getting it done. Horford gets it to go.
Well, there isn't a shot Al Horford cannot make, and on the interior, that's easy work for him.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Carter, he's checked in for Bataze. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And Suggs is subbed in for Black. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Craig. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. Tatum barreling in. Up top, Brown to the middle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Derek White saying it's not just the big fellas who've got some hops. I can put it down. Yes, sir.
Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Shot's no good. 7 for 13 now in this game. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Magic trail by 12. .149 left to play in the fourth. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Celtics. We've got 1:48 left to play in the fourth quarter. Up top, Tatum. Guarded by Banchero. Some room here for Holiday. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. And the Celtics lead by 14.
With balance and good rhythm, Holiday serves as an effective catch-and-shoot player.
Tatum brings a double team. Caldwell Pope for 3. He buries it from 3. Caldwell Pope's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. They've led by as many as 14. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter.
Jason Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Celtics.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jason Tatum.
He was just everywhere for them on both ends, really, just showing a lot of aggressiveness and intensity. You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Tatum from long range. And again, Boston with the triple.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for
Greg, so often we talk about depth, but how important is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce. It really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards, and it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. And that one is good from Suggs.
Boy, I like Suggs knocking down that mid-range jump shot. That's what the defense gave him. Make them pay for it.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, it's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Here's Suggs. Philadelphia able to drain the three. Pass to Wagner. Carter with a screen on George. Here's Wagner. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Outside, George. Oubre for three. Another three for Philadelphia.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Wagner finds Banchero. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Shot by Grimes. No good. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Basket good. Banchero's got his second basket.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. Well, with his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Now, here is George. Shoots the three. Carter pulls it in. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. And like a number of centers in today's NBA, Wendell Carter Jr. continues, Clark, to hone his three-point shooting.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, it's almost mandatory necessary for big guys nowadays to be able to knock down not only the mid-range jumper, but the three-point shot. Give credit to Carter Jr. for seeing this growing trend and then working to put it into his toolkit.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that. And when it comes to efficiency, Anthony's strongest suit is at the line.
Pass to Edwards. Over to the wing. Abu Saleh kicks to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. Black grabs the board. Orlando trailing here. Anthony up on top. They set the pick. Takes the 13-footer. The shot, no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. 76ers ahead, up by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Edwards is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Butler. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Now here's Butler. Paolo Banchero unable to get his last shot to go in. Here's Embiid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
The 3 from Anthony. Hits the 3-point bomb. Anthony's got 6 points.
You just know from a very young age, Cole Anthony's been perfecting that three-point shot. Maybe like his dad. His dad was kind of a pedestrian three-point shooter, though.
Now here's Butler, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Paolo Banchero.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Gordon's checked in. And he's good on the second. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Here's Butler after the made shot from Cole Anthony. Just 5 on the clock. And that's good. Eric Gordon for 3. Gordon's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And some changes here for the 76ers. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Gordon. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Butler. Then for the Magic, Wendell Carter comes in for Goga Bitadze. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Cole Anthony. Here's Black. Still yet to score. Now, here's Suggs. Oh, good on the 3. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Yabusele. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Yabusele's got his first basket.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Banchero. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Yabusele passes to Oubre. And the jam by Oubre.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Here's Black. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And Banchero, here we go. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Here's Grimes. He's covered by Suggs. Grimes with the bucket. Grimes has got 5 now.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And Banchero, here we go.
An aggressive, creative player on the attack. I like seeing Banchero get those whistles.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
Wagner's checked in for the Magic. Caldwell Pope comes in for Black. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. On the wing, George. Pass to Grimes. Back to Oubre. And here's Maxey. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. And the 76ers lead by 6. Can't hit that one. And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Suggs in at the 1 spot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Banchero kicks to Wagner. And Carter has it in the corner. Trains the three-pointer. Carter's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Magic.
Carter Jr. moves well without the ball and positions himself nicely for catch and shoot chances.
Here's Embiid. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. The Magic trail by 3. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
Yeah, thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. George passes to Oubre. Embiid in the corner. 76ers moving the ball around. And the dunk by Embiid.
Thunderous throwdown that time from Joel Embiid.
Orlando's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Banchero kicks to Wagner. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wagner's got the game tied up here for Orlando. Philadelphia's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Maxey passes to Embiid. That shot missing. Great defense that time from Banchero. Throughout his career, Clark, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has proven himself to be a quality player.
He certainly has, and I love the way he plays. He's locked in all the time at both ends. Really not only understands his role, Kevin, but embraces it. He's out there to space the floor with his shooting and then provide a lot of energy and versatility on defense.
Now, here is George. Wendell Carter unable to get his last shot to go. Clock at 6. And George, here we go. And the shot is good. And the 76ers lead by 2.
George doing a nice job driving with physicality there, seeking out that contact.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on George. Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Goga Bitadze comes in for Carter. And it's Anthony Black in for Caldwell-Pope. Here's McCain. He's covered by Suggs. Outside, Maxey. Unloads. The rebound by Bitadze. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Wagner finds Banchero for the lead. Offensive rebound. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
A promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you've got to be excited about.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Pass to Suggs. Shoots. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Can't be thrown any better. That bounce pass hit him right in stride.
Maxey with it. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Maxey's got his second bucket. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Magic lead by 1. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. '76ers trailing. Yabusele out there with Embiid. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the 2 guard. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow.
Embiid with a major contribution thus far. He's a guy that can carry his team.
Here's Anthony. Banchero outside. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And the Magic lead by 2.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Edwards. Outside Butler. 5 to shoot. Embiid sets the pick for Butler. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Banchero finds Isaac. Here's Black. Outside Anthony. Pass to Isaac. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And Embiid with the block.
Big fella getting a little angry. Embiid, of course, at the defensive end.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Anthony. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Black. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I was able to listen in on what Jamal Mosley was going over with his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Wagner after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Pass to Banchero. Now, here's Suggs. No good on the triple. 1:58 left in the 4th quarter. Now, Maxey. Now Embiid. Over Banchero. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
On the free throw, no good. The Magic have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. George looking around. Oubre outside. Here's Embiid, and it's good off the back rim and in. And that's now 19 points for Joel Embiid. Bounce pass Suggs. And Carter has it in the corner. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The 76ers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Embiid against Carter. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Maxey. And now a 4-point Philadelphia lead. 56 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And Wagner has it in the corner. Back to Carter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. The Magic again can't hit. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
Hey, you know that George is going to take the shot when the game is up for grabs. I mean, that's who he is, and that's what's expected of him. He's an exceptional decision maker in these situations, which makes it even more obvious.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. 30 seconds left in the 4th. On defense, Philadelphia. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It drops. Here's Grimes, and now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Puts up a deep 3. No good on the shot. So the 76ers win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is
Calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist, and the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
A look at Indiana's starting group. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2, and it's Nesmith in at the 3 spot. Now here's Siakam. Pass to Turner. From 10 feet away. Misses off the right iron. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for Miami. It's a 3-point game. And Burks gets it to go.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. Back to Siakam. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And it's in there.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Hero. Five on the clock. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance.
And you could tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
Earlier, Allie LaForce spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. What'd you find out, Allie?
I asked him if there was a plan in place to slow down Halliburton, and Coach joked, hey, if a plan existed, somebody smarter than me would have come up with it. Tyrese impacts the game in too many ways for us to neutralize. We just need to do what we can to make life difficult for him.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Hero. Pass to Ware. And he buries his first look.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Pacers trail by 7. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant. But even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Indiana making a switch here. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Matherin comes in for Nesmith. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Tyrese Halliburton. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Love. Siakam with the defensive effort.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Matherin with the ball. Up top, McConnell. Siakam outside. Adebayo grabs the board. Heat leading by 4. Pass to Larson. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Back to Adebayo. Adebayo, a screen on Matherin.
Man, the defender really went after him.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Pacers trail by 5. And here's Matherin, still without a bucket. Walker passes to Toppin. Halliburton with the ball. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so the first quarter is in the book. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Benedict Matherin is out there with Walker. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's TJ McConnell. And it's Toppin in at the center position.
And one thing Benedict Matherin has no shortage of is raw athleticism. Now it's just a question of him honing that physical ability to be an effective pro-level player.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Well, Brent, the reputation of Duncan Robinson is as a shooter, but he's added to his game.
A little bit, B.A. It's still going to be shooter first, but Duncan doing a much better job of reading some of the double team in action coming at him to run him off the line. So that assist number, that's been growing.
Now here's Anderson. He's scoreless. Hero for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
And Hero early on in his career finds himself in these big-time moments.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Another 3 for Indiana.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Robinson can't hit.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Three-pointer, Matherin. Miami grabs the miss. Pass to Larson. Here's Highsmith. Outside Robinson. Hero with it. Beyond the arc. Drills it from deep. Hero's got 9.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
There's a screen by Toppin. Halliburton attacks. Fires the 3. Anderson pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the paint. Here's Robinson. Lays it up and banks it in. Robinson's got 5 points in the quarter. Well, Brent, we hear the term empty stats ever so often. What are your thoughts about that phrase?
B.A., when you play such a long season, there are going to be nights where the game is not all that competitive. But we also know that throughout the course of long seasons, there are teams that are not going to be competitive. Still, those guys going out there on a nightly basis and putting up their numbers, getting those reps in, it means they're capable.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said, it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Drains the triple.
Yeah, how about Siakam right there, coming right back and sinking the 3?
Wiggins outside, on the wing Burks. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. No one covering. Adebayo's got his first 3 points of the game.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Back to Nembhard. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Burks no good. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Three-pointer Matherin sends it home from three-point land. And now it's just a 4-point Miami lead.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Has to Ware. And here's Adebayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D. Adebayo's got 5 points. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shot. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
They've got Andrew Wiggins. Tyler Hero is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Ware in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
And Halliburton, the guy you just continue to see grow game by game, an exceptional talent and a great mind.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Adebayo from long range. Indiana with a rebound. Now Nesmith. No points yet. Siakam outside. Here's Halliburton. The finish inside from Halliburton.
And Halliburton, one of those guys who's always on his toes and plays the offensive end with a ton of energy.
Out to the right wing. Adebayo finds Hero. No good with the triple. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Trailing by 2. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played.
Halliburton comfortable from there. Defense has to watch where he gets to on the court, because right there he's dangerous.
Adebayo passes to Wiggins. Pass to Hero. Takes a 3. The shot, no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Now here's Hero. 9 points in the game. They can't stop the run with that one.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Halliburton outside. And here's Siakam for 3. The rebound by Ware. Miami trailing. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Miami making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Mathurin's checked in. Hero against Halliburton. Pass to Mathurin. Here's the 3. He buries it from 3. Mathurin's got 8 points.
And Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Hero against Halliburton. And that one's good. 11 points in the game.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. The rebound by Ware. Heat trail by 3. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you.
And Hero, one of those guys you just rely on coming in and giving you that offensive pop. Does a lot of things for his team on that end of the floor.
Indiana shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Mitchell's checked in for Miami. And he sinks the second. And Miami has possession. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo, a screen on Mathurin. Outside, Anderson. Now here's Adebayo. He's covered by Siakam. For the tie. Outside Robinson. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Well, a guy who gets most of his points from behind the three-point line. Nice to see Duncan using the touch in the mid-range.
And here's Siakam. He's got 11. Pass to Shepherd. From the arc. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
A huge three allows them to snatch the lead heading.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Pacers out in front, up 2. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. They've got T.J. McConnell. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Walker. Then it's Toppin, and it's Halliburton in at the shooting guard position. And he lobs it up top. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, nice vision on that pass from Hero, and he put the ball right in the shooting pocket.
Pass to Toppin. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. So it's both teams making substitutions here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. Adebayo passes to Hero. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Fighting the inside defender, Hero really works to get to the bucket.
Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. From outside the arc. Oh, yes, sir! Halliburton from deep.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Here's Hero. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Hero right now working himself into a lather, staying aggressive and drawing the defense's attention.
And so Hero nails both of them.
He knows just how important these shots are, and he makes them count.
Hero against Halliburton. Pass to Neesmith. Now Nembhard. And he throws it down with one hand.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside. Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Halliburton surveys the floor. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Here's Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. Turner, a screen on Hero. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Another 3 for Indiana.
Boy, Halliburton consistent with that shot.
Heat trail by 7. High arcing shot, and Hero with the lay-in. Hero's got 9 points in the quarter.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
Here's Halliburton. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Hero with the bucket.
And Tyler Hero not shy that time.
Halliburton against Hero. And so they foul intentionally. .44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton for 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. And so Hero nails both of them. And here's Indiana now, and they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Hero, cashes in the 12-footer. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for Miami. Oh, he buries it from outside.
So many things that Adebayo does as a big man, but it's that passing skill that really separates him.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
.16 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Ware. Now here's Wiggins. 4-3. Oh, the trifecta!
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
And so the Pacers take the win. They played. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
focus is on the other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point guard.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Rizachet. And here's Daniels. Young taking his time here. Johnson right side. 5 on the clock. Johnson with a screen on Brown. Here's Rizachet. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's the Celtics with the ball. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
And here's Young following Jaylen Brown's three. And what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. For the three. Rebounded by the Hawks.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Will it go? And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
Karis LeVert's checked in for Reza Shea. Okongwu bounce pass. Young pass to Okongwu. The basket good off the assist from Young.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
Now here's Porzingis. Just 5 on the clock. Over Okongwu. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 8. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that.
That's what makes Tatum so dangerous. Offensively, he doesn't need the ball in his hands to be effective.
Daniels kicks to Young. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Jalen Johnson. And it's Reza Shea in for Dyson Daniels. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Now, here is Young. The three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got 5.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope.
And so it's Boston heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got George Niang. Reza Shea is out there with Karis LeVert. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. The Hawks trail by 5. Dan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
And all-around threat. LeVert is skilled at sizing up defenses and exploiting them in that pick and roll.
Knocked loose. Pritchard passes to Horford. From outside, off the mark. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Oh, LeVert in position. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Capella.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
The 3 from Tatum. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Rizichet. He has yet to score. Screen by Niang. Now LeVert. Pass to man. From deep. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Atlanta making a switch here. Buffkin's checked in. The Celtics also changing it up. Zinkis, he's checked in for Horford. And it's Holiday in for Torrey Craig. 1:56 left to play here in the second quarter. He had a nice open look right there. Holiday's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a 3-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a Sportsmanship Award winner. He is a pro's pro.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics. White comes in for Pritchard. And there's 1:45 left in the first half of the game. Young. Back to Johnson. Young against Holiday. Shot clock at 6. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Young.
And most of the time, you expect Young's 3 ball to fall. That's just how good he is.
Porzingis passes to Tatum. 1:12 left to play in the first half. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, you gotta really do a better job on Tatum once he gets on the way up. Excellent at fighting his way through the defense there and still able to convert.
Rizichet, he's checked in for Terrence Mann. Young up top, guarded by Holiday. Holiday against Young. Johnson in the corner. Back to Young. Over Holiday. Young's shot is off.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
And White kicks to Tatum. Holiday sets the pick for White. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Pass to Okongwu. Johnson with it. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
And here's Tatum for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Tatum's got 6 in the quarter. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Celtics lead by 8. It's time. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. Man, we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about
but
now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
Okongwu with a screen on Holiday. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Porzingis.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, a rock solid 79%.
And this past offseason, Stan, was pivotal for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, they've been at a crossroads, Kevin, every offseason since their Eastern Conference.
What a jam! Tatum doing it with style.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Young with the ball. He's got 8. Drops in the tray. Young's got 11.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Holiday looking for an opening. Tatum kicks to Brown. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Hawks trail by 4. Pass to Rizichet. Now Okongwu. Young outside. 6 to shoot. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this guy can light up the night with his scoring. Hard for the defense to contain Young.
The 3 from Tatum.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Young against Holiday. This one for 3. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut back down to 2 at those points from Young. Young's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Hawks. 1:14 left to play in the third. Hits it from 3-point range. 6 points for him.
Well, Brown returning the favor. That 3 at the other end didn't sit well with them.
Pass to Young. Puts up a 3. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lob pass to Porzingis. Rebound by the Hawks.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those 2 guys.
Here's Rizichet. For 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Celtics leading by 5. White with it. Okongwu covering. Porzingis at the elbow. And here's Tatum for 3. Not that time. It's off now, shooting 7 of 10 from the floor. Pass to Daniel. Johnson dishes to Young. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from outside. Young's got 11 points in the quarter. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Celtics out in... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Terrence Mann. Niang out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Krejci in a point. Pass to Krejci. Back to LeVert. Launches it. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics leading by 4. The 3 from Tatum. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. Young, clock is at 3, and the layup's good off the glass. Young's got 21.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Tatum down low. Johnson on him, and he uses the glass on the layup. Tatum's got 12 points here in the second half.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
They grab their own miss. Yep, it counts.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Outside Holiday. Brown feeling it out a bit. Brown jams it in.
Yeah, we know Brown loves some aerial theatrics, and he really went all out there.
Here's Young. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Tatum passes to Brown. Holiday with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And now a 10-point Celtic lead.
You gotta respect the range of Holiday if you're the D, showing he can hurt you from that area.
Okongwu with a screen on Holiday. Young finds Okongwu. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And something else that stands out is how efficient they've been from the mid-range, making the most of their opportunities.
Mr. Porzingis. Outside White. And again, Boston with the triple.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Celtics.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jason Tatum.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Can't connect from short range. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Daniels dishes to Johnson. Down low, here's Okongwu. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. So it's the Celtics now. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Johnson against Tatum. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
That can be a challenge. Now, we'll see how they overcome it.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Risache in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pacers, Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Turner in at the center position. Now here's Nembhard. And then Turner with the dunk.
How about that? He's 7 feet tall, and Miles Turner, because of that ability to move in any direction at any moment, is a big-time problem inside.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Young. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from 3. Oh, we've got quite the matchup in store tonight, Doris. 2 conference rivals set to clash once again.
And BA, there's typically a little bit of chippiness because it is clear these 2 teams don't like each other, and you and I are here for all of it.
Now here's Halliburton. 5 to shoot. Over Young. Halliburton misses. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Oh, they get a hand on it. Left side, Young. Buries it down low. Young's got 5 now.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Halliburton. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, BA, how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work.
Now here's Nembhard. Out to the right wing. Halliburton outside. Pass to Siakam. Jacks up a 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, you love the confidence from Pascal Siakam. Ready on the catch, rise and fire. Nicely done.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. To the wing on the left. Inside. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who said of his all-star point guard, his knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Here's LeVert. The Pacers making their last shot. To the middle. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
Toppin, a screen on Capella. Siakam with it. Now LeVert defending. And it's Mathurin missing.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Pass to Niang. Capella with it. Shoots over Mathurin. Outside man. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Niang outside. Pass to LeVert. Niang up top. Outside man. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Man's got 5 now.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And that does it for the first quarter. Atlanta on top, up 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Hawks.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. Rizachet out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's George Niang. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's Capella in at the 5, down low. Now here's LeVert. No points so far. Pass to Rizachet. From deep. The shot comes out. Indiana trailing here. On the wing, Mathurin. He's guarded by Mann. Halliburton misses. Halliburton's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly, B.A., got to be near the top of the list. Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game.
Now here's Mathurin. Back to McConnell. 6 to shoot. Toppin, a screen on LeVert. Here's McConnell. Up and in on the layup. He's got 5.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Knocks down the triple.
And you see how dangerous Rizachet can be from deep, especially considering how fast his release is.
Outside Mathurin. Tipped. Here's Rizachet. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Outside Walker. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, it's stolen. Outside man. Pass to Niang. LeVert outside. And here's Capella. Screen by Capella. And here's LeVert for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
A big group substitution here for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. A big group substitution here for Atlanta. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Johnson comes in for Niang. Daniels is checked in for Mann. And it's Young in for LeVert. Now here's Young. He's got 5. For 3. That shot missing. Pacers trail by 6. On the wing, Nembhard. Guarded by Young. Outside Neesmith. Pass to Mathurin. 43 seconds left in the first half. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
The explosiveness of Mathurin is so hard to contain. He's skilled at getting these whistles.
Doris, no secret how talented the international players are in the NBA, especially those from Canada.
Yeah, we've seen a number of Canadians come in and have a high level of impact for their team. For Mathurin, think about his availability his rookie year, played in almost every game, and this guy is a legit scorer at this level.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Nembhard outside. Siakam outside. They set the pick. Going inside. Pass to Mathurin. Just 5 to shoot. And Indiana misses again. Cuts off the pass. Outside Neesmith. Jumps up. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Hawks ahead, leading by 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Neesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Sinks it from distance. Siakam's got 8.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
Okongwu, the pass to Young. The 3-ball is good from Young.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. Another one falls for Indiana.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
Here's Daniels. Outside Johnson. And the layup is good. Johnson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. And here's Indiana now, following the score by Atlanta. Turner with it. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. On target from range. He's got 5.
I'll tell you, for a big man with his length, Miles Turner shoots it well from deep. This guy outstanding at spacing the floor.
The definition of a stretch five, Doris. Miles Turner. He's led the league in blocks, and he can hit a three.
And it's such a valuable asset for this basketball team. When Turner is on the floor, you've got to be aware of where he is in range, and then Miles is going to protect the rim with the absolute best of them.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Rizachet. Outside Young. Okongwu, a screen on Halliburton. He drops it from range. Young's got 13 now.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
Outside Neesmith. Back to Siakam. Shoots over Johnson. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Mr. Bunny. Those are the shots you've got to convert.
Pass to Daniels. 1:19 left in the third. Here's Rizachet. He's got 6. From deep, Johnson. Rizachet. No good with the tip. Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Back to Halliburton. Siakam left side. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Daniels.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Rizachet. Now Okongwu. Here's Rizachet. There's the screen by Johnson. There's the 3. Buries it from 3. 9 points in the game.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Outside Neesmith. Young against Halliburton. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Young.
This is where Halliburton keeps you off balance. Defense never sure if he's going to make a pass. That time he up fakes you into a foul.
And he makes both free throws.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
LeVert outside. Here's Bufkin. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
That is a huge three-pointer. Extends the lead at the last pop.
And so it's Atlanta leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Back to the game after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. George Niang out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Karis LeVert. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's Krejci in at the point guard position. Capella, screen on Halliburton. LeVert attacking on the wing man. Niang outside. Pass to Krejci. Puts it up from the high post. Indiana with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Halliburton looking for an opening. On the wing, Mathurin. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now. Keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Yeah, good mechanics and a high release. Wisashay's shot is pretty refined and ready for quick attacks like this.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Johnson.
Man, good whistle there.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last. How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Pass to Young. Okongwu, high post. He's against Turner. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Down low. Siakam against Johnson. There's a screen by Turner. Launches it, and the three-pointer goes.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
He gets it in there.
It's another big night for Trae Young, a relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
Siakam against Johnson. From 9 feet. Johnson with the defensive effort. Atlanta has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. There's 49 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Rizashay. Pass to Daniels. Here's Young. Another one falls for Atlanta.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Nice shot by Turner. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Young looking for an opening. To the inside. Oh, stolen by Turner.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
So it's Atlanta picking up the win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Doris.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Andrew Wiggins, Hero out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Ware in at the 5 down low. And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. 13 feet away. Burks for 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
D was too focused on Wiggins scoring. Easy give to his teammate.
Brown outside. On the wing, Holiday. Outside, White. And Derek White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard, in the NBA.
White can play the one, he can shoot the ball, plus he is an all-league defender. So Derek White gives you everything you want in your backcourt. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Adebayo. Over Tatum. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Tough shot from Bam, but man, he is so capable of knocking down that mid-range.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup. And that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. And it's Wiggins missing. And so White will bring it up for Boston. Over in the corner, Brown. Out to White. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Burks. Here's Ware. Wiggins with it. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Hand in the face. Wiggins is not phased.
Wiggins has gone 50% from the arc. 1 of 2. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Wiggins against Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Porzingis. And it falls over the rim and in.
A sensational shooter. Porzingis really is a unicorn.
Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
And here is Tatum, following the 3-pointer by Andrew Wiggins. To the middle, here's Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Here's Larson. Pass to Adebayo. On the wing, Mitchell. The Heat need to get a shot off. Robinson finds Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Horford. Brown feeling it out a bit. And he banks in the layup. And it's all knotted up.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Adebayo against Horford. Love with the screen on Horford. Mitchell outside. Fires away from way outside. No good on the last second attempt there. Tie game in Boston. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Hoping to continue that success from the line throughout this one.
And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. We've got Hero. Duncan Robinson out there with Anderson. And it's Jovic in at the center, locking down the middle. Now, here's Craig. Here's Tatum, and it's Boston with another.
The defense must be aware of where Tatum is, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
Anderson outside. Pass to Larson. Back to Robinson. Heat moving the ball around. Shots good by Hero.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Tatum. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And some changes here for the Celtics. Porzingis comes in for Al Horford. And it's Drew Holiday in for Torrey Craig. And we played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Tatum against Anderson. Back to Burks. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Burks has got 6 points. And you hear, Richard, about players dunking and putting a hurting on the rim. But that iron sometimes can put a hurting on a player's hands, too, right?
Oh, and then when you get older, those landings, they can start to hurt, too. End of the day, there's a price to be paid for all that high-flying and rim wrecking, and it's worth it.
So here's Burks. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Burks' shot is good. He's got 8.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now here is Holiday. Still without a basket. Tatum on the wing. Defended by Anderson. Clock at 4. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And putting his long arms there to good use. Porzingis has a large catch radius on those alley-oops.
Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And, Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And so White will bring it up for Boston. Trailing by 2. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. Here's Holiday. Following the basket by Bam Adebayo.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
Now, here's Burks. 8 points for him. Adebayo kicks to Mitchell. From the arc, drills the three-pointer. Mitchell's got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. Holiday. Here's White. The offensive rebound. Brown wide open. He fires. And the 3 off target. Inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Here's Brown. And he gets it to go. Brown's got 6.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Brown in at the small forward. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Tatum. After Tyler Hero's miss, it's good from long range.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Now White, after Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. Back to Brown, and he hits it to tie the game up. And it's 8 points for Jaylen Brown.
Night in, night out, Brown just makes plays.
Holiday against Hero. Three-pointer. Miami no good on that time either. Boston shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. White finds Brown. Tatum with a screen on Adebayo. Brown, good.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Burks kicks to Adebayo. Pass to Burks. Adebayo with a screen for Burks. To the inside. Hand stolen by Tatum. Outside Holiday. Lets the three fly. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Holiday. And now a 6-point Celtic lead.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm...
Here's Hero. And he drops it in from the low post. Hero's got 7 points.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Celtics.
Holiday against Hero. Porzingis with a screen on Hero. And Holiday kicks to White. Clock at 6. Ring shot on the way. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Back to Hero. Adebayo with the ball. He's got 6 to the paint. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Holiday. No scoring in this one. From past the arc. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game. Burks the pass to Hero. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Burks' shot is good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Tatum's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Adebayo kicks to Burks. And the rejection by Tatum.
And look at Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter.
Lets it go from deep. Tatum from 3.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
And so it's Boston heading to the bench with a 7-point lead. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. They've got Kyle Anderson. Robinson is out there with Hero. And it's Larson in at the 2 spot. Hero passes to Larson. Pass to Robinson. Latre. Rebound Boston.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
A wide open look here for Craig. Sinks the triple. Craig's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics. Outside, Hero. In the corner, it's Robinson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Robinson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Anderson against Horford. Tatum looking around. Highsmith grabs the miss. The Heat trail by 7. Left side, Hero. That one drops for him.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. And a new group in for the Heat. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. Three-pointer. And the Heat, another 3.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. This one for 3. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Now, Hero. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
There's Tatum. And Tatum hammers it home.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
And Tatum over to help. Adebayo finds Burks. Rebound Boston. They've led by as much as 10. Right the pass to Tatum. Shoots over Burks.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. .54 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And Tatum over to help. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And look who shows up in the clutch. The readiness of Adebayo paying off big time.
Outside Brown.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Adebayo kicks to Hero. Porzingis comes with the double team. Ware passes to Hero. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one is on Holiday.
And they right now. I mean, after trailing for so long and then trimming that margin, finally they take the lead. Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now here is Holiday. Here's Tatum. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
And a deep three from Hero. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
Here we go.
We've got Alec Burks. Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now Hero, Burks. Good. Nothing but net. Burks has got the first points here in the overtime period for Miami. Boston's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Tatum draws the double. Here's to Holiday. From past the arc. And that's good. Jason Tatum for 3. Tatum's got 24 points.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
Hero kicks to Burks. And here's Wiggins. Back to Hero. Over Holiday. And there's Hero. That's good on the assist by Wiggins. And the Heat lead by 1.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Yes!
How about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Hero against Holiday. And Brown over to help. Hero passes to Wiggins. Miami no good on that time either.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
White finds Tatum. And Ware pulls it down.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
Here's Hero. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Porzingis. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
On its way from Burks for 2. A 3-ball. Trifecta.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
And now they foul and stop the clock. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.